Okay, welcome back, everybody. I'm Ami Polizei Funk. I am here with Ipkai Fung. Ipkai, that was a fun series. It went to an ace game, and the King's down. How about it?
King is down. King is down for now, but we shall see how long he's down for. Because, like you said, it's only 5 days old, and, people will work out new strats that maybe they'll think, man, maybe I shouldn't have done X, Y, and Z, and, they'll change their gameplay up. So, like we said earlier, it's going to be a little bit sloppy to start off with, but, after a few weeks, I think it'll start to get nailed down a bit.
It's like metagame D-Day +5, right?
Yeah, basically. Because I think a lot of these guys as well, I don't think they've had much playtime. I know Love Nest, I don't think he even was in the alpha, for example. I think Jezelin was, but I don't know if he played that much as well. So you have a mix of like people that played alpha and some people that just didn't play any at all as well. And some people that had access, but they didn't play at all even as well. So they still don't have any sort of experience with these factions. Mm-hmm. So you've got quite a broad mix of experience, like from player to player.
We got some celebrities in the chat. Helping Hands streamer extraordinaire is here. Ciez is here. He was hugely involved in the alpha. Just made a very nice video called "Why Western Front Armies is the Best Thing to Ever Happen to KO2." It's got very popular, lots of upvotes on KO2.org trending. General Hell is here. Our ex-tournament chief organizer, who was my right-hand man throughout all of Sunday Night Fights Season 5. Cataclaw is here. Some of our subs are here. Guys, we need Rogers is here. Really glad to see everybody. We need 5 more subs to get 2 more emotes. So if you guys want to kick us $4.99, that would be really cool. You can make SNF Barton and SNF Ami in the chat. And, Ipkai, one of the things I really like about the semifinals of this ESL Cup is we have 4 different countries represented and 2 continents. We've got Vindicare from America, right, rocking the USA flag, red, white, and blue. We got Jezelin from Spain, or we had Jezelin from Spain. An early outing, just like in the World Cup. Spain's out. we got Twister from France. Yeah, he did. He got further than his football club. And who am I missing? Love Nest from Deutschland. So we have 4 countries represented. We have a very World Cup flavor ESL Launch Cup. And it's now time to get into the lower semifinal. And it's going to be France versus America. I'm going to be following Twister because, I live in Europe now.
Yep.
Netherlands, congratulations, all you Dutch folks. You like my orange shirt? It's so loud, your eyes are like, ah. But don't. Hey, it's earlier now. Hey, come on, Ipkai, give him one toot. 1 toot before we go into the semifinals. Come on.
1 2 what? Oh, 1 toot. Oh, sorry.
1 toot.
No, do it when the names are called. We'll do it then.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's get in there and start calling out some names. I'm in game. Come on with me, everybody. Ipkai, if you would be so kind.
Okay, so we're going to unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, it's the second semifinals. Let's see who's going to face Love Nest in the finals of this ESL Western Front Armies Launch Cup. Fighting out of the East on this brand new map. I'm so excited. How do you pronounce it? Ipkai, Feymonville. Help me, Ipkai.
Feymonville approach.
Feymonville approach. Brand new Western Front Armies map. That means we're going to hear the new soundtrack. So fighting out of the East. Playing as the Oberkommando West. It's our EU Alienware Cup runner-up. Proud owner of 500 spanking new euros. Twister! Oh, yeah, hell yeah. And playing the Soviets in the West. He's from America. He was the runner-up in the NA Alienware Cup. It's going to be VindicareX. All right, and shots have already been fired. The combat engineers are trying to put up tier 1, and they're like, oh, what is this truck doing with the base inspection? They turned around, they shot at it once, and they said, ignore him, just keep building. And they went back to finish that tier 1.
Comrades, they've inspected our base. Okay. So now Twisted knows M3s are pretty hard to deal with as Oberkommando.
All right, well, we'll see what the build is for Vindicare and when an M3 might pop. But first of all, Ipkai, why don't you tell us a little bit about this map?
Okay, so this is Feymanville Approach, a 1v1 map. It is not like Liège, which had like a special 3v3 mode as well. There's a lot of fences as well, so there's a lot of vaulting action. So if you set up an MG, there's a lot of fences you can jump over to flank MGs. You know, if you have a look all over. A lot of these fences are vaultable as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of that action going on as well. So it's pretty symmetrical, fairly, you know, with the resource distribution.
Mm-hmm.
It's all like the same equal amounts of points you need to connect up to get to a fuel or an ammo, and there's, you know, the same amount of on the other side as well.
Okay, and it seems like there are a lot of houses in the center, and there's this huge White House in the center with lots of windows. Yep. Is that an important strategic objective?
Yeah, it's an important part, and building clearance is really important. Actually, both of the new Western Front Armies maps, they're getting some like garrison clearing is very critical.
Man, there's a palace up here where all of these Okave troops are fighting the M3. This is a whole palace architecture. It's got a fountain in the front. It's got like a servant's house off to the side. It's on the lake with a little pier. Got some canoes there and a huge lawn. You can organize a football game right here. It's quite nice up there.
Pretty nice, yeah. Be a nice acquisition, wouldn't it?
Hopefully it won't be wrecked by the war, but I have a feeling it may be.
No, most of the action happens in the center as well. Whenever I played games as well on this map, you don't have a lot of action going on the flanks as much. It's mostly a lot of it in the center because it's quite a lot of the actions are channeled into the center. So these conscripts, they decamp the point and now they run away.
Mm-hmm.
So after decamping,
where's that M3 run off to? And a sniper too now coming out.
Yeah, goodbye so far. Sniper, you snipe away the Stern Pioneers. That's a lot of manpower bled. And Twister's good idea. He's building the truck in his base sector because there's no point having it vulnerable. That truck as well. You can also convert resources,
which he's doing. It looks like.
Yeah. So he's doing that. He's converting his munitions to fuel. So as you can see, he's only got 8 munitions at the moment per minute.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I'm glad we mentioned this. Yep. There's the resources, folks. Of course, I'm following Twister. He'll be on the bottom, and VindicareX will be on the top. Go ahead.
Yeah. So as you can see, he's only got like 19 munitions at the moment, but he's got 17 fuel. He's cancelled the ability. So what he did, he put it on to convert to fuel, and then switched it off as soon as he had enough fuel to purchase.
Oh, you can do that? Okay.
Yeah, you can switch it off.
Fine tuning.
Yeah, so you can fine tune your eco because you know resources are scarce for this faction. That truck is quite important, so you can push towards upgrades. You can give a certain income rate a turbo boost.
Okay, well the snipers are engaging Folks Grenadiers, but it looks like they're just out of range or they don't see each other. Fog of War, real quick, you can see that they're maybe just don't see each other. But now it's going to be like hit them with both punches at once. There's the sniper's shot. What, did that miss? Or did the sniper not fire? Finally, a guy falls. Now the guys are falling, and Twister retreats. And
okay, 251, 17 flank half track. Yep, just run. Yep, good. So this thing, you need to.
Wow, if he chased down that road towards those snipers, that would be perfect, right? I get maybe he's worried about mines being there. Vindicare did lay some mines, but they're in the north, up by this palace, I believe, like way out in the northern wing. There's nothing on the center road where you would expect them to be. No. But look at Twister's leading with sweepers, so he's definitely worried about mines.
Yeah, the thing is with this half track as well is that it does have a setup time, so it can't fire on the move. So you can see that little setup bar.
Oh my god, I just froze for a while. Let me time sync. You might have to catch up a bit. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Are we good?
Yeah, good now.
I don't know what that was. Everything just
it's
stopped.
just, I think it happens with the game sometimes. I've noticed since the expansion came out, there's been a few performance issues. Yeah, but if you get any like slow performance or any issues like graphical stuff, make sure you send your warnings log to them to Relic, and they want that'll help them like find what the problem is.
Nice kill by the flak half track. He takes down that M3.
Yeah, it does good. I mean, the only weakness of this unit is it's immobile. It's not very mobile. You can't fire on the move. So like, it has to set up now. So
this map is so gorgeous, Ipkai. There's so much green. I feel like I'm on a football field. One of the reasons I actually love sports, I'm an artist, so everything aesthetics to me is very important. I just love the green fields. Like going to a baseball game in America, I love just sitting there with this field of green grass in front of me, and the marks of the chalk lines. It's just so pleasant. And this map in particular reminds me of that kind of gorgeous playing field. It's so lush. There's so many colors.
Yeah, it has. I mean, like they've done it to the Eastern Front maps as well, giving them a sort of like a graphical update. So they're like a lot greener now. I know it's because before, I mean, they used to be very orange.
Is that a splash of mud that the half track just drove through?
I think so. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So do infantry trudge through that a bit slower there?
No. I think that's just graphical. They've sort of like held back on a lot of that stuff on their maps now.
Well, good.
The heavy snow.
Eagleheart, man, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
Eagleheart knows what's up. Props to Eagleheart, man. I know that I think a lot of these maps are his doing, so big props. Yeah. Great stuff.
Also, Moscow Outskirts Winter, a lot of the heavy snow has been removed from that map as well.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, all of it has been removed, yeah.
Oh, wow, excellent. I haven't seen that yet. Haven't noticed that. Yeah. That's great news. I'm glad that the maps have gotten little facelifts. I mean, I noticed some just little aesthetic things, like there's more green in the middle of Rails and Metal, and it's just a simple aesthetic change, but it looks better, and I love that, think that even maps that are in pretty decent shape are getting little facelifts. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so they're just, they're always improving. I mean, a lot of it, like the animations as well, you can see like the run animations on the squads have been changed as well. So that's what they've done on a lot of them. When they run about, and their actual like firing animations as well with the bolt actions have all been changed too. So it's a lot of things have been updated on the old factions as well, and the old maps.
All right, Vindicare has got a AT gun, but it looks like Twister's hiding behind this high hedge. The AT gun's going to turn, and I don't know if that's attack ground through the hedge or if he can actually see that vehicle. Twister's super quick to micro behind the house and use the house for cover against the AT gun. The sniper is also holding some of this infantry at bay, but okay, there's also flamers in that house. Let's see, Twister has moved to the southern part of the map. Nice kiting micro by Vindicare to keep these pushing grenadiers at range and pick them off one by one. He does have a bit of a buffer with the flamers in the house.
Yeah. So Vindicare is setting up very well. He's going. I think he's going for this tier 1, tier 2, and he's going to go. That looks like shock rifle though. So yeah. So he's going to be calling in IS-2s then when he can. He's not going to be building any tanks, like similar to how he played against Shepard last night or this morning. Sorry.
Yeah. I noticed that Twister upgraded some Panzerschrecks on his Grenadiers. Why do you think he did that? Because he hasn't seen any vehicles since that one M3.
When he's been playing, I know what he said. He said he's found that the Soviets around this time, around 10 minutes, they'll have a T-34 usually with how the game goes. Because Soviets do very strong in the early game. And as well as that, they kind of just press their advantage. They'll have a T-34. And then you'll be like, oh man, what the hell do I have to deal with it? And so he's getting the Shreks, which will help against them if they were to come out. But Vindicare is not going for that. He's just going for the call-in tanks, which is another viable strat. So Soviets have got a lot of strats that work against OKV. So
nice.
You have to be very careful.
Vindicare popping a lot of mines down. He's got shock troopers capping up the northern part of the map. Twister has been disconnected. Interesting cutoff point. I didn't notice before the shape of that sector actually cuts Twister off from that high ammo and fuel on the left.
Yeah, so that one, I mean, the easier ones to hold are the ones on the right, because there's only like the really small cutoff point, like if you're playing on the south. But there's a lot of action going on. Oh man, that just took out a lot of that wall there. Twister is building a Stuka Zufus, so he's probably seen the snipers, he's seen the AT guns, and he goes, okay, What do I do to counter with it? Okay, I'll get the Stukazufus. It looks like he's not going to upgrade any trucks as well. He could get the medic truck, for some healing, but his squads look like they're okay health as well. He hasn't got any of those, five-man squads each with 1 hit point.
Whoa, he shocks dodged that nade by just rushing forward.
Yeah, I think Twister tried to put it in the path as well, but...
The shocks didn't do much damage, I guess, with that half-track there.
Yeah,
they were fighting a losing battle. So where's the Stukutsufus? He's out. Here he comes, and we've seen he can be devastating. I wish I could show the target reticule. It's so cool the way you sort of drag the arrows in a line, and you can fire the rockets, across a long range. And that might be a nice way. Let's see. I wonder if the first time he fires it, he goes after the snipers. That could be a nice surprise way to try to deal with snipers.
And Twister's going for breakthrough tactics, which gives you these Panzer Fusiliers. They're six-man squad, but they're very strong. They've got a lot of damage. Twister's just seen those mines. Oh, flak half-tracks, I'll be careful. Pop the smoke. Yes, that's good. Good. So event 1, you get that smoke ability. So that helps you. If you're in any situations like that where you're being shot at an AT gun, you need it. Otherwise, that thing will die because it's so immobile. Here we go. Rockets going off.
They clear some mines, and they just wreck that Zis AT gun. It's the vehicle's still there, and it's still got about 8% health, so Vindicare could go and nick it back up again.
Yeah,
just that infantry, huh?
Yeah, that was it. It is a useful unit. If the Soviet players getting a lot of these weapon teams, it's good buy. It's also got a lot of penetration on the rockets, so it's very effective against vehicles too. There's these Panzer Fusiliers on the left doing work, scaring off the combat engineers, and oh man, these Sturmpires are a bit in trouble.
Everybody has to retreat there. It was a fight to the death. I'm impressed that Vindicare has been able to hold that cutoff point for so long. It's right in front of Twister's base, and he hasn't been able to retake it yet.
No, but Twister is getting income on the right though as well, so you got the fuel on the right.
That's true. Vindicare, yeah. Well, he's got this fuel, but Twister's decapping it now, and now he's going to try to. Is he going to? What's he doing? He's just running straight through. Maybe he's going to go try to nick the AT gun, but Vindicare's already retrieved it, and he's going to bring it back to his base and reinforce. These guys will probably cap that point. These Grens are pushing forward. This is a companion cutoff point, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't like what they see. It's just a bit of prodding, some scouting.
Yeah. So these Panzer Fusiliers, they get G43s, but yeah, they retreat. They're outnumbered. A nice stowaway of the Minesweeper, a unique feature on the Stone Pioneers.
And they are going to be able to wreck these Flamer double vet. Oh, Vindicare loses that squad. That's such a drag. Double vet Flamers. They've got the ability to repair things a little faster than vanilla Flamers. And that gun costs 60 munis, so that's kind of a heavy loss.
Well, these shocks are not going to be in a good shape. I think the Sturmpire... Oh, no, they have to...
Oh, okay. Well, the Sturmpires, they just finished off those Flamers. Oh, let's see if they can survive the retreat. Twister gets a break there. They do manage, and now these mines should probably be canceled because Twister's got eyes on them.
Yeah, and I think that he might need a medic truck now, maybe.
Yeah, I was saying. I mean, look at this squad, for example, the one with the Panzer Shrek. Now, you can only upgrade that once, right? You can't do it twice, can you?
No, only one per squad.
Yeah.
And here comes the KV-8. Oh, man. Switch to autocannon. Note to Andy. To take out the flak half-track. Good purchase,
oh, man. The combo with the Zis and the flak track goes down so fast. Vindicare switches over to Flames. He should have cut through the shack in the house to fight off these Grenadiers, but he's coming in behind them, and they're going to retreat. Whoa! He might get the squad. Oh, he does get the squad. What a nice kill. Okay, I was totally wrong. Vindicare was totally right. His path was far better than my path. He was able to annihilate the squad. Now he's going to flank the Raketenwerfer, and more Grens are retreating. Let's see if he can get in another burst on them. Oh,
It's party time.
Yes, KV8 is having fun, man. Now the Panzer Fusiliers, they tried to anti-tank rifle nade, but it like did nothing. Did you notice that?
Yeah, sometimes the problem with the anti-tank grenades that the new factions have is sometimes they hit terrain, and they'll hit the terrain and they won't actually hit the tank. So this KV8's in, yeah, fun times. It's just he's gonna kill the Stuka. I think a better pick actually.
He just switched guns, and now what's this coming?
Incendiary barrage, flame barrage.
Right. Okay, well, Twister is fortunate to avoid that pretty well. It looks like Vindicare just wants the Stuka to Fus, but he's having difficulty microing it and targeting it. Look at Twister trying to escape. He's trying to keep these shreked up Volksgrenadiers alive. It's amazing that they're still alive. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Is he going to manage to keep everything alive? Oh, come on, Twister. No way.
Very sick, man. Very sick.
He saves the Stuka. He saves the almost dead, shreked up Gren squad. I can't believe it.
Oh, Stuka is going off. What's it firing at? I think it's these conscripts. They're going to get it. No.
They dodge it. They dodge it, fortunately, but I can't believe that unit still exists. Man, Vindicare was so close to killing both of those units. Look at now, Twister coming out. You can retreat. Look at you can steal it and retreat it. That's cool with the Raketenwerfer. Nice move, Vindicare. He's played this game before.
So that's a unique feature. You can also garrison buildings with it because it's not like a big gun. It's just a rocket launcher. So the downside of it is that it can only fire. Ooh, nice this shot. But gets out of the way in time.
Twister dodges, and he's going to chase down these conscripts, try to get in as much damage as possible. And now he's kind of got the Sis checkmated. Let's see if this KV8 services are required once again.
A grenade going in.
Oh, now Twister's pushing everything forward. Here come the OKV infantry. What's that, a Maxim down in the south? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, Maxim in the house. I didn't see it actually much, but yeah, it seems like Vindicare bought one. And this is getting away. He cloaks it now, so Twister can't actually see it.
Now, and that's the commander ability that allows him to cloak that?
The Soviet commander ability.
Right.
This KV8's in a bit of trouble. Spot a bother.
He's back behind his base, though, and now IS-2's coming on the field. Uh-oh, Puma. Oh, man. Ipkai, I am once again thoroughly entertained by these players. Uh-oh, careful, Twister. Careful.
Time to run.
Can the IS-2 finish him off?
It'd be tricky.
Oh, he missed with that shot. Oh, look at that. Failed to penetrate.
It's got a hell of a lot of armor, the IS-2 does, so... Oh man, this is not looking good. He might... Oh no, the IS-2 actually did get a bit of a nerf though as well against infantry. Against infantry. So like before, it used to just like wipe squads non-stop.
Oh boy, everything better move. Vindicare is quick to... Look at that. Perfect split. ISU goes one way. Triple deck conscripts go another way. Nicely played. Can we say safely that it's advantage North American runner-up right now?
Yeah, right now it is.
Listen to that sound of a Panzer Shrek like clanging off. Makes like rings a bell when it comes off the armor sometimes. Crong.
Yeah, they change the sound as well on a lot of this stuff. I think Twister might need some heavier AT now to deal with that thing because it's got so much armor.
Like what, for example?
He's actually got nothing available with his current tech. He might need to get another building. So either he hasn't got enough fuel. So I think what he has to do is switch on the conversion. Oh, that's not actually going to give him much either. He's going to just give him an extra fuel. He's not in a good spot.
Work the problem, Ipkai. Work the problem.
Oh man, yeah. So just more Raketenwerfers. Try and get a fuel point push out. I think he might try and save for the Jagdtiger, which is something we haven't seen yet. Very expensive unit though. It's tell you how much it costs. It's 800 manpower and 290 fuel. It's a very expensive unit. It is a very good anti-vehicle unit, though. It's think of like an elephant, but it's got the properties of the Pak 43, so it can fire through shot blockers.
I love the Vindicare garrison, that Raketenwerfer in that White House. It's shooting out of the second story, and you know his KV-8 is double vet. What a nice unit. You know, it wasn't able to get the wipes that I wanted it to get when it made the base inspection, but Vindicare did keep it alive and collect double vet on it, so that's pretty sexy.
Yeah, I think he went for the Stuka Zufus, which is a good move, you know, because that thing is very expensive. It's about 100 fuel to 280 manpower. So I mean, you take that out, that's, you know, a lot of their resources gone, and like I said, because their fuel is so scarce that they can't afford to lose vehicles. It's a really big loss for them.
And each rocket creates a lens flare. Oh, good night, stolen Raketenwerfer. Wow. The whole house in the center comes down. I mean, it would be my guess that that house is pretty sturdy. And he took it down with one shot.
Yeah, the Raketenwerfer actually managed to get out in time. You
did? You're kidding me.
Yeah, next to the... Yeah, you see.
That's the one? He got out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Vindicare, man. Nice move.
Very nice. These folks are very brave.
Quintuple vet.
Yep, here we go, these Volks. And the other thing as well, if you get Shreks on Volks as well, it actually improves their damage. So if they shoot a vehicle, for example, it helps them vet up a bit quicker too. Ooh, these Panzer.
Twister's staying scrappy. He's staying scrappy. He reconnected a fuel.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good idea as well. I mean, so, like, for example, this is the first game, right? And he hasn't, you know, and you might think it's over now. It's a good idea to try and get some VPs and bleed your opponent as much as you can.
Always. Best of
Always
three.
do that.
Tournament situation. Yeah. Always. Bleed as much as you can. And, I mean, Twister has already bled Vindicare down to 191.
Yeah.
So we need to make note of that.
If he gets a super dominant game as allies, for example, then it will be... you know, it'll be his pick then. There's always this extra like level of strategy. I think that's what that's an actual genuine meta game, the game outside the game.
Yeah. The tournament best of 3 meta game. And this is something that not a lot of KOTU players have a lot of experience with.
No.
You know, it's just there aren't enough events that these guys get to play them constantly. And you know, that's one of the reasons you host these events at ESL is to give these players that kind of environment in which to practice.
Yeah, that's it. You know, so you get used to it. So you get used to this other level of, you know, meeting up with opponents, getting, you know, talking to them, trying to set up matches, but also as well getting used to these best of 3 situations, because not just ESL, but every other tournament will use this format as well.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you get the experience of this style of gameplay.
Oh, this could be a huge barrage. Wow, he kind of fires. Oh, well, there's just a lot of death and destruction happening. I can't really tell who's winning. Now, where's the IS-2 in all of this? He's flanking.
Flanking, yeah. This really slow tank is like flanked to the Okave position.
Oh, he gets the Stuka Tufus. Well played by Vindicare. Beautiful flank with the IS-2. Uh-oh, looks like Twister's getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Nice, pushing with everything. The shock troops come in. That's the perfect counter.
The shock troops just mopping up now with their submachine guns, the PPSH.
And Vindicare is feeling it.
Oh man, this IS-2 as well. You have to get real shots on this thing. The frontal armor is just too high for Panzer Shreks to actually make a dent on it.
He's that's nice tank micro to keep the front armor facing forward. Now he has a second IS-2 on the field. He's doing a attack move on the Raketenwerfer. He wants to take that weapon out. Nobody can capture it. And I think Vindicare's got this one locked. Ipkai, 191, magic number.
191. So that's what. So Twister needs to have 192 when he wins to get picked.
When
so
he
gets
wins.
a GG call.
As if that's...
if he wins, sorry.
If that's already predetermined. All right,
No,
excellent.
no,
GG. Angry Rex Potato, a.k.a. Twister, with the Okave, resigns. He's got 2 quintuple vet Panzer Schrecked up Volksgrenadiers, but not a whole lot else. Let's just have a quick pop over to Vindicare. Sorry that I can't move the camera, but Relic's going to have to give us a little patch. He had some nice triple vet conscripts, 14 kills, 19 kills, a lot of stolen weapons, and of course this IS-2 with 19, the star of the show. That one vehicle was the Stukutufus. Well played by both players. I really enjoyed that. We can chalk one up for our North American player, Vindicare. It's 1 for North America and 0 for Europe.
Yeah, that's quite a good start for Vindicare. But, you know, there's still another game left. We'll see what happens then. You know, maybe Twister will have a stronger game as allies and then take it to ace game, or maybe Vindicare will be able to have, you know, some secret Axis tech and beat the allies. Because so far, I think it's been allied wins, isn't it, so far?
Today.
Yeah, today.
And most of yesterday, although there were some, like, 2-0s. But, yeah, still, we're coming back with game number 2. I'm looking forward to my second ever cast on Faymonville Approach. Did I say it right?
Yeah. That's right. Yep.
Faymonville Approach. Okay, cool, Fight fans. Thanks for coming out. Over 500 of you. Excellent. We'll see you in a second as we load up game 2. We'll be right back.
See you, man.